Good morning. We are back again. The mud is all still there from the hay trailer. That's going to take a while to clean up. You probably just watched our Christmas video, which made it like 40 minutes long. Those are fun to make. Quinn loves them, loves watching them later. I like watching them, years later. Rewind 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Go see the little kids getting all excited for their stuff. Barbies and RC cars and like Matchbox cars. I was shocked that Quinn was still requesting Matchbox cars, Continue to be a kid. And that's kind of the theory of this video is continue to be a kid. Don't be afraid to do something you used to do when you were younger and you still want to do now, but you think society or somebody out there will look at you funny. Like, who cares? If you're 50 years old and you want to do a Lego set, go do a Lego set. So in the Christmas video, you didn't really see what Liz got for Christmas, because what happened, let me actually rewind a lot. In my ears, when I do the barns and I'm not making videos, I do listen to music sometimes. 90% of the time, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm learning about business and things like that. And about a year ago, I listened to this podcast and I was introduced to this guy named Steve AOKI. There's a picture of him right there. Let me go into the barn and we'll talk more. I think I made this barn live already. Oh, I gotta go get more hay too. So let's just throw one of these over here. You guys, we were talking about it yesterday. They're messing, spilling so much hay. Even House of Pie 2, it's real bad. It's spilling a lot of hay. We were even thinking, about possibly taking this feeder out and building that style feeder down like almost the whole wall, or at least the two middle sections. Go from there to there. There to there. Yeah, right? And then you would all have to climb up to eat the hay. I forgot to get the grain. Almost forgot before I left them out. And not only would that hay feeder change be less waste, it would also be, well, they're going to eat it. We had a little water in that one. It'll also be easier to muck the barn out because the feeder wouldn't get in the way. And the most important, they can't get stuck in it. And yesterday, Sadie was stuck in the feeder and nobody knew because House Pie wasn't on for you guys to notice. And I was able to get her out. She's fine. But we don't know how long she was in there for. And it was a weird stuck too. She was under the feeder with her head up. So she was laying down. Oh, Charlotte. And she decided to start eating from the bottom of the feeder and she got her head in it and she couldn't find a way to get it out. But we fixed it. Right, Sadie? Silly Sadie? Okay, ladies. Let me... Go ahead. Start going. Oh man, we'll get back to our story in a minute. The goats are getting in the way of my story time. Okay, they're eating. They've got hay, they're let out. They got half hay, plenty of water. Back to my story. So Steve, that guy, AOKI, he's a DJ, a musician, a producer, all that kind of stuff. And Liz and I watched a documentary on him on Netflix. I watched a podcast about his business and how he came from nothing and lived in a van when he really wanted to pursue business with his pursue music with his friends. He was very innovative, very cutting edge, doing things in the music scene, which is called EDM. See, this is where I educate. Electronic dance music. Where in the beginning, he didn't write his own music. He used other people's music to blend it all together and create like a dance party. That's what DJs do. And then as he got older and moved through his career, he did start writing his own and making his own. And then his story about his dad and his mom, like the whole thing is really, really cool. And then I listened to his stuff in the barn, and it's like really fast paced, and it's like a lot of energy, and I like it. And I used to like it when I was a kid. And he's been doing this for like 13, 14 years. I never really knew of him when I was little. I learned about him in the last like year and a half. Well, to make a long story short, Liz's Christmas present, I actually took one of his songs that he made called This Is What We Started, or What We Started, or something like that. And I took that song and I edited one of the hardest video edits I've ever done, probably about 20 hours of editing, into a video that I made for Liz for Christmas. Currently right now, that video is not being released to the public. It was for her. It's up to her whether she wants me to release it to you guys. The title kind of says it all. This is what we started. And obviously our family is what we started. And the whole video goes from like when Liz and I were super little, super young and just met and no kids, like photos and everything, all the way through all the babies, human babies, all the way into what Goat Snuggles is today. And it's like, it's basically our life in a 3-minute video, but again, pretty fast paced, pretty entertaining. You almost have to watch it 2 or 3 times to get the story. And if she allows me to put it out, I'll put it out. And then I'll also put out a director's cut where like my face is down in the corner, pausing and say, did you see that? What just happened? Like, this is why I put that there. This part of the video took, you know, this one scene that's like 3 seconds, 4 seconds long. Took me 20 minutes to create, like all that kind of stuff. But, so I made that video to a Steve Aoki song. She almost cried during the release on Christmas Day when I gave her the video. I also gave her dinner reservations to a nice dinner in the casino. And I gave her a piece of paper and she read it. She goes, we're going to dinner tomorrow, the day after Christmas? I was like, yeah, we are. Here's another thing. And I gave her another piece of paper. And she goes, and we got a hotel room? I'm like, yep, we got a hotel room. We're going to hang out at the casino, go to the shops and walk around. And on that piece of paper, it said, you'll understand why we got a hotel room after you open your next gift. So then I gave her another piece of paper. And that third one was like, and she knows Steve Aoki too, that guy. She listens to it in her headphones on like the treadmill stuff. It's not the cause of her heart rate going too high. But she was like, it said we have tickets to go see Steve Aoki in concert. She's like, what? Now, just to clarify, this guy travels the world. I'm talking like Tokyo and Japan and like all over Brazil and LA. And it's very rare that he's 18 minutes down the road in the casino. And I was like, oh my God, but it's the day after Christmas. And can her knee handle it? Can her back handle it? She's never been to the club scene. So yeah, we went. We had an amazing time. We acted like little kids, you know, 20-year-olds, you know, that go to the club. We thought we were going to be the oldest people in there. We weren't, which goes to tell you, who cares what other people think? Like, if it's what you want to do it. And go figure. I'm going to run a couple clips here because it's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts because that's what this scene is. But we ran into Jenna and Zach. I don't know. You guys probably seen Zach, family friend of Jenna, Rob, us, all that. I don't know if you know who he is, but we ran into Jenna and Zach at this club at literally 2 o'clock in the morning, roughly midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was an amazing experience. It goes right back to the theory, you only live once. Do what you want to do. Don't let anybody else tell you you're too old for that. You're too young for that. You shouldn't be playing with Play-Doh in your 50s. Play with Play-Doh if you want to play with Play-Doh. Like, who cares? Get some Legos. Go to the club. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Because you only live once. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Here's some clips from that crazy night that Liz and I and Jenna and Zach, brain fart there, we'll never forget. And I almost forgot. I'm just kidding. Enjoy, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I think these ones are them. These are mom's style right here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yep, sparkly pants. Okay, what do you find? Finding anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have like 4 hours to make this work. Oh, sparkly black. Sparkly black. She might like it. Here you go. Look, she's over there trying to hire people to help her. Oh, the green is yuck. Oh, another spot. Ooh, gold sparkly.
Yeah.
Mom, gold sparkly.
From the gold and the sparkle.
You've got to stay away from gold and sparkle. Got it. Then we're left with pink.
Can we go with more maybe natural colors?
Natural.
I mean, look
Got
what's
it.
in my hand.
I like this. I like this. White and black. It's like Moo again.
You know I have a thing for white and black.
You're bringing Moo to the club.
Actually, she is coming to the club. She comes to the club everywhere. Could you imagine Moo at the club?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going this way to look for me.
2 hours later.
6:30 in the morning. I can't believe we saw Jenna and Zach at the club. What an experience. I think Liz is gonna remember that forever. Now, 6:30 in the morning, I'm on my way home to get Olivia to gymnastics. You only live once. Off to gymnastics. Yes, you can go in the front. And then I gotta go get mom from the hotel because she's sleepy all alone in there. Now that looks like the meal for a gymnast right there. Yep, is it yummy? It's good. That's what you get when you ask for a 9-year-old girl sparkly donut because they had no menu.